Okay, let's continue with our story. So remember where we left off. Farmer Brown had just gotten a note from the cows saying that they were closed, that they were not going to make any milk today. So it says here on page 382, "No milk today?" cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. The next day, he got another note. "Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows." Now, where are the cows working? Where are they doing all of their typing? Well, it looks like maybe they're doing their typing in the barn. And it says, Farmer Brown heard the cows busy at work. How does he know that they're busy? Well, he can hear them going click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Well, they're probably not making the click, clack sound with their voices, with their mouths, but that's the clickety, clack sound of the keys on the typewriter being pushed down by their hooves. So he can hear that click, clack, moo sound as they're typing. So he knows they're busy doing something, even though they're not busy making milk, because he can hear those sounds. So on the next page it says, the cows were growing impatient with the farmer. That means they got tired of waiting. They left a new note on the barn door. "No eggs?" cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. And here's the new note that was on the barn door. It says, "Closed. No milk. No eggs." And here we have our friends, the hens, because now the hens are in on this. And Farmer Brown says, "Cows that type, hens on strike. Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs?" Farmer Brown was furious. If you look at that picture there on 385, you can see that he definitely looks furious. But so let me ask this question. Why is he furious? Remember, furious, by the way, means really angry, very upset about something. So why is Farmer Brown so angry? Why do you think he's so furious? Well, let's think about what Farmer Brown's job is. Farmer Brown runs a farm. That's his job. And so his job is to take care of the animals that live on the farm. And the animals have their own jobs. Their jobs are to make eggs and make milk for us so that Farmer Brown can sell them so that people can have eggs and milk. Well, if the cows and the hens aren't going to give him milk or eggs, then he can't do his job. He can't run his farm. So he's furious because the cows and now the hens, which is just another word for chickens, aren't going to make the milk and eggs that he needs, and so he can't do his job either. So that's why he's furious. Okay, on the next page, it says, Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. "Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown." Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. Now, first of all, you have to understand what the word neutral means. Neutral, when they say somebody is a neutral party, neutral means that you're not taking sides. Like there's an argument or there's a disagreement going on between two people or groups of people. If you are neutral, that means you don't agree with either group of people or either person. You just kind of listen to what one person has to say or the other person has to say, but you don't say, oh, I agree with this person or I don't agree with this person. So you just kind of remain neutral. You don't pick sides. So Duck right now doesn't agree with the cows and the hens. The duck also does not agree with Farmer Brown. So he's kind of neutral. So why do you think Farmer Brown asked Duck to take the ultimatum or the note to the cows? The note that says, I demand that you make milk and eggs. Why do you think Farmer Brown had Duck take the note to the cows? Well, probably because the cows or the duck is not going to choose sides right now. He's just kind of watching what's going on. And so he's going to just take the note to the cows and not choose sides either way. He's just going to kind of help out and just be good. Now, I'm going to pause this and I'm going to have you go on to the next slide. And I want you to answer the question on the next slide. I want you to think, what do you think is going to happen? How do you think the cows are going to respond to Farmer Brown's ultimatum, his demand? He says, I demand milk and eggs. Now, we've already read through the story, so you kind of know. But I'd like you to go to the next slide and make a prediction. What do you think is going to happen? How do you think the cows are going to react to Farmer Brown's demand? All right, do that now, and I'll talk to you again in a little bit.